Welcome back to our Average Loot channel. Today we're going to play Stanley Parable, a new series on the channel. I've not played the game before. We're playing the Ultra Edition version. But yeah, I've not played it before. Some friends recommended it to me, so I've avoided any videos, stories, texts, anything linked to the game. So I'm going in completely blind. But yeah, let me know in chat if you've played it before or like if you recommend it. But yeah, we'll just jump straight in. So choose a screen. No subtitles. We'll play with subtitles. Have you played Stanley Parable before? No. Please adjust the slider until the computer is barely visible. You got it. That is not the right way. Could see the keyboard just about. We'll roll with that. Please enter the current time. You're killing me. Now everyone's going to know when I'm filming. We're going to 8:12. We'll go 8:13. Oh, you're joking. It's... Yeah, 8:13. Let's go. I was expecting to be able to switch between AM and PM at the end. Okay, cool. I am excited. I gotta stop saying that at the start of every video, but genuinely I am looking forward to getting in this. Let's quickly check all the settings. Cool, let's go. Ever the end is never the end is never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on it. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what
it's such a random job.
did every day of every month of every year.
Wow.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
That would destroy me.
Though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
How could you be happy with a job like that?
And then one day, something
very I couldn't do it.
happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
That is fishy.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
They've left the computer unlocked.
All his years at the company,
look at all the machines unlocked.
This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Oh, this is me. This is me. I wonder why I asked the time when he didn't set it to match mine. 427. Where am I supposed to be going?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had seen the memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
It's so weird to be playing a game where they're narrating what we're doing, or should be doing. There's this meeting room. (4B6). Interesting. Just having a quick nose. Where is this meeting room? That's weird. Is that the first thing we've seen on a wall outside a clock? I know there's some general pictures. Wait, where's the meeting room?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh. Do we enter it? Let's ignore it and go right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I'm normally quite good at remembering in games, like my way. But because everything is so similar, this is actually going to test me if we have to go back.
Yes,
looks like we're not.
Truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Wait, let's stand there. Let's drink it all in. Whoa.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
I was seeing if you could jump. You can't sprint. Alright, let's keep going.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I feel like we've seen these door numbers previously. Should we follow that? Yeah, let's follow it.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
I don't know. I don't want to keep following what he's saying, so let's just explore. Is E to press it? Yeah. Uh-oh. It'd be funny if the narrator got like really frustrated. So I don't actually know the point.
But Stanley didn't want to
Of
go
this,
back
yeah.
to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Oh, keep opening the other door. This is so interesting.
Oh, no, it's to the right. My mistake.
If this door shuts.
No,
Oh, of course.
not the right.
He's sending us back up.
I never said it was to the right. What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute?
Is he going to send us back up the way we came? Oh, we can't? That was the double door.
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Interesting. What the hell is this?
No.
What is
Not at all.
this?
You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just.
It says cameras in every room.
Who am I?
Wait, where's 427?
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track.
What?
Okay, from the top.
So is there have I got to keep playing till I find the route to get out?
All of his co-workers were gone.
Yeah.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Alright,
missed a memo.
this time we'll follow and see how far we explore beyond what we did the first time around. I don't understand how do you complete this?
When Stanley... Wait.
Oh wait, the doors
No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted
before.
the
Then
game over,
it was
completely
just
fresh.
it was just them
Everything should
two
be...
doors.
Did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago.
That
I know
is
for sure that it's here somewhere.
interesting.
Okay then.
And also,
An
it's
adventure.
deteriorated a
Come,
bit.
Stanley.
Oh
Let's
no.
find the story.
God. Let's go the same way as last time, so we went the right door. And this will tell us at least if the layout's always the same. I can't remember. Where was the coffee room? Or is it just regenerating a new map? Also, that doesn't work. We just went back on ourselves. Did we? I'm intrigued.
I'll say it. This
No.
is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No,
Well,
no.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better
Interesting.
than
This
this.
chairs.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Why
Wait,
not?
that's a loop? That was the original room? Oh my god, this is something.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's where I saw it before. I saw 454, I think, before. And that's 45. I guess 454 could have been a completely different location. Anyway. Is this the room with the two doors?
Okay,
Yeah, it should be.
It's worse.
Yeah.
I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from.
Wait.
Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
This is interesting. I don't know what to say. I am confused.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
That doesn't make sense. This is that was literally.
The story. Okay,
We should have
let's go
came
back the
out.
other way and retrace our steps.
How narrow is that gap? Ah, it's slightly wider, so I guess it could make. No, it couldn't make sense. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Now this.
What the hell is
I don't
this?
recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe
The hell
my
is
story
this
took
room?
place in an office building. Is that correct?
This
Do you
is
remember,
so
Stanley?
weird.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Yeah,
Congratulations!
we've done it.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both
Can't go
know
back.
you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
I feel like whatever I'm doing actually isn't affecting anything,
All right,
and this is the
I've got a
game's
solution.
sequence.
This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How
That
simple
is funny. Let's detour slightly. I don't think that was powered on before. We're gonna follow the line. These doors weren't open last time. This is the first time we've gone next to the B rooms.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story?
What is
Simply by
this?
the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that
Yeah.
a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well,
Wait,
I'd
what
like
is
to
this?
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
This is not lighting the mood. This is stopping me from thinking. It's interesting because the game mentioned, is this line just it forcing me through to the end of the game? Or like making, like, directing us. I feel like this whole game is just directing us to the end. Man, that music is loud. Yeah, that's nearly as loud as my voice. I do apologise, everyone. Hello. I might lower it slightly. No, I won't. It'll be alright. Financial records. Oh, please stop. Wait, what? Hey, how did that work? Didn't we just come from that way? This game is something.
Cut the music.
Thank God.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. It is a fern. It is balanced heavier on the right hand side. Is there anything else of any value? And the heavier side is pointing the direction we need to go. They are the only facts I'm going to remember. Heavier on the right, and the heavier side is the direction we need to go.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
How do you know if we're following the line the right way round? He sent us back here.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done
There's like a
this to
basketball
us
net down
after
there.
we trusted you? After everything we've been through?
Where's 427?
Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
We see it? No. The voice, the lines, the story are on point. It's not talking to us. We're free.
You know what, Steph?
No, we're not.
I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
You're literally pretending we have a choice. You are forcing us down a certain route every time.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
'Cause we're
Just
always going to
me and
end up in
Stanley
that
forging
room.
A new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want
It's
our
so
story to be?
confusing.
Wild.
This
Use
loop.
your imagination.
That literally
Whatever it might be,
makes no
Stanley,
sense.
I'm ready for it.
It's been so cool just to see. I can't wait after this we play this to see how
not
they
you
made
again. Stanley,
this.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Oh, there we go. There goes the line.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
No, we're not.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere the place where
Bet he
we're
sends us
trying to
behind us.
go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct
If it
one.
opens all, we're not
Another
going right.
victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Ah, so no other way. Can we go around the arrows backwards? Does that do anything? Right, if we go around it forwards. No. What's this? The confusion end.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
First restart. Oh, we gotta get all these
The
endings.
confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is?
Is that this
It's all one
game?
giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight
Fourth restart,
times?
fifth, sixth,
That's really how all this
seventh,
goes?
eighth.
It's all...
So we gotta remember the sequence.
So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just
Deviate
supposed to
from the
forget?
maintenance room.
Well, what if I don't want to forget?
End up in the monitor.
My mind goes blank simply
Restart the
because I'm
game. So
here
we've done
on
that.
This thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be.
The narrator is gone after a long time. Stanley
Game
dies.
to keep restarting.
So how many
I don't want
restarts
to
have we
forget
done?
what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart
Find the
the
line
game. I
again,
won't
begin.
do it. I
So
won't
right,
do
navigate.
it. I won't do it.
Right, restarts the game.
And the timer stopped?
Get bored
Does that
and
mean,
leave. Find a book.
Did we do it?
So we've only done
Break the
so many of
cycle?
these.
The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Ah, these aren't what we've done. Because we got to the monitor room recently.
Okay.
And it's not mentioned any of these.
I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, God.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you
That was amusing. I don't want to leave. It's gonna open a can of worms.
all of his co-workers
Oh,
are gone.
God.
What could it mean?
It's gonna drive me mad.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
To the meeting room. Which is probably on the left. Yep. And it's right for this door. This door's going to shut behind us. It's going to tell us pick one.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
This
entered
time-
the door on his left.
This is reset to the start, so we're going left. We're just going to follow it this run. We'll do exactly what they say. There's a meeting room. We made it.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting fired. Taught a class. Do
Stanley decided to go
unbelievably
up to his
amazing work
boss's
all the time,
office,
every day.
hoping he might
Oh,
find an answer there.
how to solve. Oh. It bullet beside you. Take it out passive aggressively and co-workers. Then co-workers supporting. It's like graphic in the header. Throw. No. Slide. I think me most of all of us are the same. Calm yourself down. Number of slides, charts and slides. What do you say? Things, money, more money. Right, the charts, the same slide, the same information. Rate of increasing cost per slide. Oh no. Oh no. What is this? Circle the top 20 things you lost. Find yourself. Oh man, please. I wanna. Yeah, water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Okay, cool. We've gone through the cycle. Is there anything else interesting here that we need to remember? Don't think so. What's this? Is it weird that I like genuinely like if I was playing this and not recording, I would go through and read all of this stuff because it'd just be interesting to see. But rather than waste all of your time potentially by staring at every whiteboard, we shall continue. But it's I find it interesting because I'm weird. There's a first door we've seen in a while without a normal
Coming to a
sign.
staircase, Stanley walked upstairs.
Upstairs.
To his boss's office.
Let's go. Executive bathroom. This looks very fancy. Oh, can we sit this side? No. What's that book say? Beige pages. It's a nice office.
Stepping into his manager's
How high
office,
these ceilings
Stanley
are.
was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known
Ooh.
was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2 845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
It's going to restart.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
It's like we're in some maintenance room again. It's going to take us to the maintenance room in the lift. Yeah, like this. Oh! Is there any other way to go? It is too dark. I lost it then, I had a bit of panic. Do we fall if we press that? He didn't tell us where to go. This is the first loading screen we've had without it restarting. Yeah, it is.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Oh, I do.
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. I do want to escape, but let's follow the narration for now. This looks similar to the oh, frame rate issues. Are you going to tell us to do anything? Or are we going to hit the button?
The lights
I thought it was the
room packed with television screens.
Yeah, I thought it was.
What secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, is this towards where I thought there was a basketball hoop? I don't know why, I just thought there wasn't over in that one. So that's the platform we've been coming out on. That sounded sketchy, but yeah.
Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature
247.
Each bore the number
Oh no, we're 427.
Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally
thought I was falling.
in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This is where I thought there was a hoop for some reason. Don't know why. What's this doing? Is that a lift?
Mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
This is interesting. I quite like where this... I like this experience, but...
He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control?
Yeah.
Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
What's this mind control status offline for free?
Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working.
What's this one?
All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past
This is quite
began to
dark.
sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
This is pretty cool. What's that say? Oh. Oh, has that restarted it? I don't know.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's
Says that, but I'm in
command.
control of
Freedom
him.
was mere moments away. And yet, Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do.
That's a lie. That's weird, isn't it?
Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Do you actually get to go outside?
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
This is cool. I imagine the whole thing was going to be in the game.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Wait, wasn't the happy restart? Wait, you just gave me achievement, beat the game and get your first achievement. That couldn't have been beating the game.
All of his co-workers were gone.
So confused.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting.
So confused.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm so confused. How do you beat this game? I'm guessing that achievement's a joke.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Can we I'm not going to remember, but can we redo all the steps and press the on button?
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah, this is the same.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's
Upstairs.
office. Coming to a staircase,
What was the pin?
Stanley
Like
walked
2845?
upstairs to his boss's office.
But it told us how to get to the end, so that can't be the end.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to
2.
discover not an indication of any human life.
It's 2.
What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings.
That's different.
Desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose? Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments.
Oh, God. Why are you punishing me? So the game's still active because the text was different. Because rather than tell me the code, it said to sort through the papers.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated,
so that's the same.
Walked forward into the opened passageway.
I can't see anything. There we go. So we're going to follow it, but this time we're going to press the turn on the mind control machine. And then, if it's still the same, we're going to the next time, go all the way to this point, but turn left and escape. And we'll clear out all of the possible endings. I'm guessing that's how this game works. Next time we're going that way. Because I don't think there's many options here. So I think if we do it, if we follow this through, we'll get to the end of this one.
Enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Is this game
now the monitors jumped to life.
Just about
revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Is this game? I feel like I'm hesitating because I'm not sure, but I'm just going to say it. is this the point of this game? To make you feel like you have free will, even though you don't, because it's still a linear like path every time. You're just picking which linear path you take.
It was too horrible.
Is that what this is?
Couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
The way to check it is when we press the mind control button on. Do we get an achievement?
In someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Do we get an achievement saying we've got this other ending? And then is the game just collect all the different endings?
Utterly blind to the world.
I'm waiting for it to give us a different.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
Didn't go down here last time.
Or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded.
We'll wait for it.
This very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another.
So that end sentence was the same.
For he would dismantle the controls once and for
So we're going to turn it on. We're going to turn it on, see if it tells us anything. And then when it restarts, see if that changes anything. If it doesn't, then I'm assuming this game is just about finding all the different endings. But then, at what point does it tell us?
You didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted?
Yes.
Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
No.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun.
This is cool.
It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story.
I'm not going that way. Oh wait, no, there's a lift. I gotta go that way.
Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
Wait, what do these buttons do?
You, about me.
They opening doors?
What all this means, I barely know where to start.
I'm so confused.
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
I want to open a door.
Of solace before you're obliterated.
How do I open a door?
All right, I'm in a good mood.
Damn it!
I'm gonna die anyway.
Why did I go to that
I'll
button?
tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story.
What do all these buttons do?
I simply let you sit there.
Oh, sugar! Are they a sequence?
Endlessly and then dying alone.
One. There's one. That's 3.
Ground, swallowing
is one there?
Or I let it burn to a
1.
crisp. I have to say
2.
This version of events has been rather amusing.
There's 3.
Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you
3.
is quite rich. I almost hate to see
Where's 4?
go. But I'm sure whatever I come
Where's
up
4?
with on the next go around will be even better.
4's, where's 4? There's 4 up there.
34 seconds left.
Sugar.
I'm enjoying this so much. You know
4, 5. Ah, come on, come on. Run.
Why not?
Thank you.
These are precious additional
How much time? Cool.
Time doesn't grow on trees.
Please be number 4.
What's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you
Yes.
have no idea where you're going or what you're
And number
supposed to be
5.
doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? And
Yep.
look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room.
I'm hoping this is going to stop it.
No, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door.
Did nothing.
Everything, anything. Something here will save me.
Did nothing.
That Stanley. That this
Is it not number
video game
6?
beaten? One solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
What is the point of this place?
You're in for quite a disappointment. But
Oh.
here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching
What?
a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you...
No!
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending, just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you
Is there anything we can do to change it?
choice?
Can we turn that off?
Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part
Oh
of
no, let us turn it off.
Believe me,
Let us turn it
I
off.
will be laughing at every
Let's
second
turn it
of your
off.
inevitable
Quick, quick,
life
quick,
from
quick,
the
quick.
moment we fade in until the moment I say
quick, quick.
happily ever after.
No. Whoa, that gave me chills. Whoa, this game.
All of his co-workers were gone.
We can go a different way.
Stanley decided to go
There
to the
must
meeting
be
room.
a
Perhaps he had
point
simply
with
missed the moment.
that sequence. Let's escape this time.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
I'm guessing you got to do all the different alternative endings
Yet
because
there was not a single person
the only part of the game I
Feeling
researched was just how long it takes to finish it. And it said like 4 or 5 hours.
He might find an answer
So it
there.
must be to get all the
Coming to a
different endings in that
staircase,
time.
Stanley walked upstairs
'Cause
to his boss's office.
There's no way you could just get this game, know the run, do the last run straight off the bat.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets,
Thank you.
the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway.
That is cool.
Surprise.
Oh wait, it just knows now. I guess because we've done it so many times, it just triggers this new sequence of getting there. Right, we're going to escape. That's what we're doing. This game is really interesting. Alright, this time we're going left.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read
Nope.
Mind Control Facility.
Stanley's
Although this
escaping.
passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
No. I'm scared.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Oh, please don't spook me. We just fell. We just fell. Oh no, we're still going.
As the machine
We're on a
whirled into
platform.
motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer
Oh,
to
no.
his demise,
They weren't
he
lying.
reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
There's got to be a way out.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
No, get out. Get
So
out.
he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell,
No.
Stanley.
No. Crouch. If we don't see it, it won't happen.
Farewell, Stanley,
Wait.
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single
what?
visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Wait, what? What's happening? Have we done it?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I am so confused. What is going on?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What is this place? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Oh, is that the layout from the start of the game? Yeah. Yeah, because there's that door as we try to turn right. Filing cabinets, thank you. What's here? Office computers, the old solitaire. These are the buttons in that room. Oh, let's see if that triggered anything. Is that actually the end of the game? That can't be the end of the game. What is this place? Boss's office. I'm so lost. I'm guessing this is the game. Yeah, the game's still going. Underground, early version of the
Most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design. Now then, but of course, you being you'll probably spend the next hour trying to solve it.
recorded dialogue the entire game
gonna make
3
this
separate
easy.
times over the 2 years of development. These are the clips. This can't. Nah, this isn't the end. If it was the end, this is a cool way of like paying homage to the experience, but there is no way we finished it in 48 minutes or whatever time it is. Yeah, it's not the end because we haven't seen these levers. Yeah. So there's still tons to go. The escape menu. Sorry. So, where the hell should we be going? This has got to be. This has got to be part of the game. But this is a cool idea to have in its part of the game. Ooh, what's this? Meeting room. Maintenance layout. One option, vent. Yeah, let's go out the vent. When it resets, we're going out the vent. What is the way to get out of here? I am so lost. I am so confused. Why has it got 3 displays of the office? Which way are we supposed to go? Wait. This is no.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Can we ignore that and just... Is there another way out? Okay, that has the light for exit. Is the main room down here? Okay, I know the roots of that side now, so let's see what's this side. I'm assuming this is still the game. Like, genuinely the game playing us. Warzone. Battlefield fighting aliens. The action game will become... Oh no. It was far too jokey. Thank God they didn't do that. This has all got to be still part of the joke. Rotary mouse. From a cool man. Is that the only way out? Yeah, we've done a loop. This gotta be the only. This is the only way we can move, I think. So let's see. Restart is saying Stanley is confused that there are no employees in the office. I'm guessing it's gonna reset the whole thing.
Can you see?
Yeah.
Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save those two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
I am very
As long
tempted.
as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Yeah, we're not quitting it. However, I imagine I meant to quit it. Is that... I was genuinely about to quit.
All
Oh.
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Which way are we going to go this time?
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, we're going to go this
Perhaps
way.
he wanted to stop by the employee lounge
Because
first.
this is the first way we went. We went through the lounge.
Wow.
And we turned left early.
This room. What a but eager to get
I
back
wonder-
to business, Stanley took the first
I wonder
open
if...
door on his
Sorry,
left.
that's my number 2. I wonder if just blitzing through the rooms is also
Stanley was so
changing
bad at
the
following
options.
directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Alright, let's check. This game. I can't really compare it to anything else I've played. I like the visuals though. The visuals remind me of Portal. Just the feeling, like the way the light renders on it.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
You,
else can be
you
difficult,
seem like my
but
enemy.
The fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking
I don't know
for
how the
me,
save works.
I'm asking for her.
I don't know how you
This is it,
quit and
Stanley.
save.
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been
And then about the
waiting.
other narrator. Oh,
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly
it's like entering the
place your
Matrix.
faith
Can we
in
disconnect
another,
it?
then pick up the... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug your phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually
it's a choice.
chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
That is quite funny.
Oh, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's
we
taken to his
replug it in?
apartment where he finds his wife, and
No.
the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these
Right, next
decisions are
run,
supposed to mean
we're going to
anything.
answer.
I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Yeah.
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation?
I did not
I won't
grasp
have
it.
that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh no. Ooh.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Just turn that
Or he
bug
could
into
spend
a
years
burger.
of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself
That
speaking with a
fish.
person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Oh. Oh wait, what?
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
Yeah, way more.
And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Wait, what?
Welcome back. You
Where
may
will
have
these
noticed that
thought
this
lists
room
come
has
from?
begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. Not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do.
Wait, I'm plugging
would
out
be.
phone again.
This way, please.
Is he gonna take us to another room with the phone? Wait, what? It's sending us back to the way we came. There's gotta be, come on, there's gotta be another way. Open that door. No. Can we open that door? No. Can we open these? No. Is it sending us all the way back? Slowly.
We know your choices are meaningful. We can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly
we
halfway
can't.
through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get
This
you
guard's
home
gonna
as
come
soon as
down.
possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse.
we're gonna kill ourselves.
Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
I swear the first time we came across there was no gate. We get through that gap. We get around it any other way? No. We reset this. No. No, you're not giving us many options, you're forcing us down this one way. Wasn't the maintenance room originally around here? Did it send us all the way back?
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
It's just going to take us to the
Now remember,
2 doors.
all you need to do is
Yeah.
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
But if it's going to tell us off straight away.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly,
That's
hurry back in
cool.
the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
But you see, it's in us down another linear path. I guess every playthrough triggers a net sequence of set playthroughs. I'm gonna watch this back at the end and be like, Luke, you were nowhere near it. So is this room all upside down?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my
How do you get up there?
Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer?
Oh, wow.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
Wait, what?
I have to.
Oh no. Wait, where the hell did we go then? This is fascinating. And I might leave it after this sequence.
I'm still here in this pile of rubbish, with you who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. The entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
It was funny.
See? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard.
We've done that once already.
I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
...behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
My mind is blown.
Up to the task.
I can see why my friends recommended it.
All right.
Because I am very confused. However,
doors, he entered the door on his left.
now it's going to pop them doors open. We're going to leave it there for now. I'll let you all reflect on what the hell is going on, because I am confused as hell. And we'll play again very soon. Yeah. It's very tempting to continue moving, but no, we'll leave it there. So, I hope you have a good day and a good evening, and I shall catch you all soon. It's your boy Average Luke, and I'll see you later. Peace.